Hi there, and welcome to the Gaia podcast. This is episode 2 of our new emission that opens a conversation about the interactions between us and our technological habits. I'm Mary, and I'm here with the Purple team.
Hello, I'm Mr. Hacker from some place in the world.
Thanks for having me. I'm Melania Trump.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I am Gargi and I am a renowned world trekker and happy to share my experiences with you all.
Hey, I'm just some random person off the street. You don't need to know my name. Hey.
Hi, I'm Chrissy and I have a Pomeranian who's 14 years old.
Oh, that's a good piece of info. But is it fake news? Our subject today is fake news, so if that's fine with you, first could anyone around this table say a few words that what is a fake news actually like?
Yes, I read an article, but I think Melania should talk about fake news first because she's always surrounded by it.
I mean, really, what is fake news? You know, I think it's real. I think it's just the perception that you have in the world about things and stuff, and it's just sometimes news just needs a little boost. It needs a little zhuzh.
So what you're saying is if it's real news to you, it shouldn't be called fake news to anyone.
Exactly.
Okay.
Real news is real news. Fake news is real news.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you about an article that I have just read. This is not fake news, this is real news, and it came out yesterday. So apparently, researchers from the University of Cambridge used an online game to inoculate people against fake news. Apparently it's possible. So this game, it's a browser game, and it's called Bad News. It launched in February 2018, where the players became propaganda producers. So they're allowed to manipulate the news and social media, invoke anger and fear. Tactics at their disposal included Twitter bots, conspiracy theories, impersonation, and photoshopped evidence. So basically, while they use Machiavellian approaches to attract followers, the players must maintain a credibility score to continue to be persuasive. So essentially what they said is, as people play this game, they build up some sort of vaccination towards fake news. So let me look at some of this stats. No, this is legit, genuine.
So here's my feeling on this. I feel
Take the mic.
I respect your article and the fact that you're researching things, but I don't know if we need to research things. I just feel reality is what you make of it. And you just have to live your best life, and who doesn't Photoshop a little evidence now and then? I mean, have you seen my Instagram?
Okay, who here disagrees or agrees with Melania here?
I think it's very important to say that we have on the news right now that someone on the Purple team is a double agent and is producing fake news. Someone from US, I think. It's on the news, I think it's true.
I just live my best life every day. And I mean, I can't help it if I'm fabulous and if my toilets are golden. I can't help it, You just have to embrace who you are at the end of the day. I don't understand why everyone gets so upset about these things.
I get it, Melania. So, do you think, in your opinion, that you can trust everything you read in the media?
Yes.
Especially what your husband said.
I mean, I trust everything that my husband says. He is my rock. He is my life. I just don't even know what I would do without him. I mean, that hair is just everything to me, and I just love playing with it in the morning. It just sometimes gets stuck in weird positions. You know? So I just think that, like, you can trust the media. The media is always correct. They're not trying to sell you things or sway your opinion. They are like, it's all true.
Everyone is okay with that around the table? Like, do you trust everything the media says? And do you actually trust everything every media says about any subject?
No.
This was a trick question.
No. Yeah. We can be at this all day long.
Okay,
Come
I
at
need
me,
some
bro.
strong arguments from one side or the other. Like, either what media don't you trust, like, and why, or what type of information? How do you actually spot a fake news?
I feel like a lot of people want instant gratification in life, and I guess the strong paparazzi culture that we have in India provides that to people. So I feel that for specific sectors, let's say entertainment, the ratio or like the proportion of fake news is quite high, but at the same time people have to, it's ultimately your choice what you want to read and what you want to avoid altogether. So as long as you have that intelligence and that choice,
That's actually
it's okay.
a really interesting subject, because most of people now get their sources of information through social media, mostly like Facebook or Instagram. But as you probably know, there are a lot of algorithm in there that makes you read what you want
Yeah.
or are used to read about.
machine learning.
Exactly. But when it comes to like blurring the line a little bit of seeing the other side of things, like there is always like kind of a gray area. Like, I don't know if you remembered, but during the 2016 election in the United States, there was a lot of things. Oh, I've got my mic, no worries. There were a lot of things like being said about Trump from the red side and from the blue side, and there was a plugin at that point that was developed, and for every piece of information that would organically come up in your timeline, like if you were pro-Trump, like something really grateful and really nice about him, like there was the treatment of the same subject by an opposite side publication, and so you got to have the two sides from the same stories and the two approaches to the same stories. And it's amazing how much difference there can be between one vision and another from the same story, actually. So even if the actual story was the same, the way it was told from both medias was completely different, and of course could influence like your voting sides and what you believed in and your belief systems and stuff. So do you remark sometime in your everyday life that you're more keen to see informations? And I think you're a hacker, you probably have a lot to say about this. But yeah, I mean, what kind of information are driven through algorithm in what you see today?
I have something from yesterday about Google. So the Google Insider explained the impact of artificial intelligence and machine learning in fairness. Is a
Okay.
direction on Google now to put all the tools, all the products from Google transmitting the same message, aligned.
Okay.
And they use algorithms to do that. So they have a direction, and they put all the products on the same direction.
Okay,
And-
that's impressive.
That's true. It's on the internet.
If it's on the internet, it must be true.
Duh.
Like, you know. So what's your most reliable source of information as today? Like, for each of you, like I mean, you're in character. Let's not forget that. You don't have to tell me like your actual favorite publication, but
My
like,
husband's Twitter account
Of
is just
course.
like unreal.
I guessed it.
I
Melania.
just like, it's where I get all of my news from.
My own eyes and ears.
Of course.
Love Island?
I have no comments.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, pretty much all the internet of know of the internet are the basic answer. That's really nice. I think we scrap up the surface. We have to wrap up actually, but I think we scrap up the surface of this subject, which actually can go very far, because who talks about fake news can talk about like how you can control your own algorithm to be able to see things that actually interest you and to use it as a militant act, almost like to make things pop up, make publication like be heard more and stuff. But I will let you read more about the subject or ask me. I'm really interested in this kind of thing, so like I can send you links if you want. But of course there's still a lot to be said, even though we have to wrap up for today. So I want to thank you for participating in this second episode. I hope you had a little bit of fun, and I hope that you will enjoy listening to your voices on it afterwards. And to conclude, I just want to know, like Purple Group, do you have like a rally cry? Like, what makes you a team today? Like, what's your element of togetherness?
Give it to her. I mean, our element of togetherness is just like, you know, we live our best life and we're going to have cocktails later and it's going to be amazing. And our rally cry is just like the future is out there.
Perfect. I think, does this sum it up for all of you guys? That's great. Thank you so much, Melania, for being like le porte-parole, as we say in France, of this team. You've been amazing. You've all been great guests, and see you really soon.